Been a really interesting first year for me. I've gotten to know the team at Skilla really well, and also the different projects that we've been able and the solutions that we have implemented across the globe for several customers throughout the 17 years of history that Skilla has been up and running. The takeaway from my side is the breadth of the customer portfolio that we today have reached. We have more than 80 plus clients across the globe, and those are spread out across 30 different countries. We have a really broad set of asset classes covered by our surveillance solution, and we also have a capability to do the surveillance monitoring to detect market abuse for exchanges, regulators, banks, and also other types of market participants in real time.
How has Skilla grown while remaining profitable?
This has actually been a key strategy since the inception of Skilla. When the company was started in 2008, it was done without external capital, and we have indeed never raised any external capital to fuel the growth of the company. So it has been completely self-financed. This has both benefits and challenges. We have chosen this path due to the directives that we have from our owners and the board. And also it's a really key component when selling an integral system that is at the heart of the customer's business. For example, a surveillance solution that needs to be in place for many, many years. It's important that the vendor itself is financially stable, so our AAA rating really helps in the sales process for this type of systems, and that the customer can rest assured that we will be around for the long run. The challenges on the other side and the balancing act that you mentioned is related to being able to reach a broad enough audience using the resources that you have at hand, and this is something that I have been actively trying to enhance and improve during the last few years, and this is also something that we see having attraction. But we are still on a profitable growth strategy, and that remains at our core.
What is the Skilla Risk Platform?
The Skilla Risk Platform, or the solution, is one of our flagship solutions together with the Market Surveillance Platform. It has been in development since 2018, so 7 years, but it's now rolled out commercially. And we bring all the expertise that we have from the market surveillance side with the real-time capabilities, the multi-asset class support, and also being able to scale the system to huge transactional throughput volumes. The whole foundation of the Skilla Risk Platform and the surveillance platform can be based on basically the same data layer. So for certain types of clients that require both types of systems, we can actually integrate them to a large degree, and the customer receives one point of contact for support and so on. So we bring all the expertise we have had from the surveillance world to this new risk platform, and typical use cases are that we can replace multiple legacy systems that are used for risk managing equities, for risk managing in derivatives. We replace those with one single solution with our Skilla Risk Platform. Other use cases are banks that can have hundreds of thousands of customer accounts that need to be monitored in real time. Another use case is high-frequency trading, brokers that cater to high-frequency traders that need to have a system that can handle the large throughput and do it in a multi-asset class way. And finally, the system is also based on a modular design, so you can strip out certain parts of it. I've been myself on the procurement side of systems in my previous career as a hedge fund manager, and often you had to buy a holistic solution and you were only using maybe 10% of the solution. But now with our construction of the Skilla Risk Platform, you can choose, for example, the margin requirements piece, only use that. You can have the position limits piece if you want to use that, the reporting and so on. And we also see a convergence between the Skilla surveillance use case and the Skilla risk use case. They're coming together, and many customers are demanding both solutions.
How does Skilla help clients meet compliance demands?
There are two pieces to this puzzle, I would say. The first piece is, as you say, there is increased complexity in trading as such. And then there is also the increased complexity in the reporting and the regulatory requirements. And you need to be able to answer those two challenges at the same time. What we do at Skilla in-house is that we have a product forum that is comprised of our subject matter experts, specialized in market surveillance. And they look at various types of solutions from a technical side to solve the specific trading challenges that you mentioned, for example, the AI trading. But a complex problem requires a multi-perspective solution. So we have both statistical parametric methods, the classical space, so to speak, to help us calibrate both algorithms and parameters to detect and find market abuse. But we also have complemented that with machine learning techniques since many years, AI techniques, and all of this is done in close collaboration together with our clients, since they're the ones that need to have really address these needs in the real world, so to speak. And this is how we make sure that we are, from a technical perspective, are on the right footing. The other piece that I mentioned is related to the regulatory compliance side. There we have a lot of interaction with the regulators themselves, since regulators are also our clients. What we have done during the last year is that we have implemented the generative AI to increase the workflow efficiency within the platform, creating reports that are standardized and easy for the regulators to read. And that also frees up time to really focus on the more complex cases of market abuse, since the bread and butter, so to speak, is handled in a more efficient way.
What market opportunities do you see in 2025?
Our main pillars are the Skilla surveillance platform, where we have a market-leading solution. And this is the main strategy is also to bring and commercialize the market risk system as well to the same level. It's ready from a technical point, but we want to put it on par and get it known on a global basis that we also have that solution. We have historically not shied away from complex bespoke projects as well. So we have an AML solution for transaction monitoring. We have a personal account dealing platform. And we have this position limits piece that is a part of the risk solution as well. So this is our solution ecosystem that we offer. And currently our demand is really, really high. So we have full-time working on solving the customer needs, both from a surveillance and a risk perspective. So the future looks really promising, and I really look forward to see what it holds.